They're going to need something from their offense with 5 to play here in Detroit. Darius Shepard from the 8-yard line. Shepard with a gaping hole up the middle, and Shepard with a giant special teams play.
Well, that's a nice way to get some back to help A.J. McCarron in this offense. And like you said, gaping hole down the middle. A very nice job of Shepard, a guy who's used to making big plays in the return game, getting right down the middle. But a nice tackle there by Levante Taylor.
From the 29, 4th and 10. McCarron stepping up, looking for the end zone jump ball, leaping grab. Marcel Aitman inside the 5. 1st and goal, Battlehawks.
What a play. Throw it up and give the big, strong wide receiver a chance. 6'4", 216 pounds, up and over, and they call that a hand tap in the young kids game.
The 7th round pick of the Raiders in 2018, Marcel Aitman.
Give me that.
And now 1st and goal.
His quarterbacks there, Jarrett Stidham and Bo Nix. Arlington leads. A.J. McCarron downfield. Marcel Aitman is gone. 53 yards, and the Battlehawks are back in front.
It's going straight downhill, but a bigger play, a better play. A.J. McCarron standing in the pocket.
With 1:43 left in the 4th quarter, tied at 24. Mateo Durant up the middle with the seam. Durant showing off those wheels and dragging defenders down inside the 15. 41 yards.
Mateo Durant is a big play waiting to happen. You heard Donald Payne say they're going to run the ball, but they was in a pass look. You have three down linemen.
In front of a record crowd of more than 40,000 at the Dome in St. Louis. Andre Schmidt is good, and St. Louis wins it.
So it's a 5-point lead for St. Louis as they get the ball back. Ryan Santoso kicks it away. Darius Shepard from just outside his 10. And Shepard across the 35. There goes Darius Shepard into plus territory. And he's finally dragged down at the 25.
Darius Shepard was the XFL Special Teams Player of the Year last season. This season, he leads the United Football League, the UFL, in all-purpose yards. Why? Because of the special teams game.
There's that cheetah set with no running backs. McCarron needs a deep one. He has got it. Butler skies for it. 1st down, Battlehawks.
Hakeem, the dream. So he's 6'6". Look at the perfect placement of the ball. But more than anything, Hakeem Butler has had an opportunity to play, but injuries has slowed him down. Now he's showing what he can do when healthy.
Pretty invincible to me, huh?
A little bit, yeah.
All right, guys. Thanks, man.
Yeah, love you, Kens.
Shepard, the Bison, out of North Dakota State, wants a house call. He is going to be pushed out, but it's already a red zone possession.
One of the things that makes Darius Shepard so dangerous is he's decisive. He does not dance. He does not hesitate. Sees the crease, and you see that burst. He hits it. Very patient with the block to the perimeter there by number 15. That's back-to-back series with great field position for both offenses.
I still love you, though.
Always love Harry Douglas. Sailors with another carry, shaking, baking. Uh-oh! Jacob Sailors to the 15.
Sailors, he's going to follow the lead of his H-back, who does a great job coming up through the gap. And then it's Sailors doing the rest, securing the football around the crowd.
So far, kickoffs from the 20, and Paxton Brooks gets it away to Blake Jackson from just inside his 20. Has a seam out to midfield, and the former D3 quarterback with a burst up the sideline and a stiff arm to the 25, and what a start.
Their starting kick returner. This is the backup kick returner, but it goes to that front line and the blocking. You see Quinterio Cole with a huge block, number 32. Look at every player on that team, full effort to make this play happen. Field position changes the game.
Big third down at 15 for his defenders as we start the fourth. And the ball swatted out. It's loose and picked up by the Battlehawks. UFL. We've got 9:12 to go. St. Louis at 3-1 has the football in the hands of A.J. McCarron. Down the sideline for Butler to high point it and break free. Hakeem Butler looking back at 80 yards to the house.
Line. This dude is an animal. 8 receiving touchdowns last year in the XFL. Led the entire XFL. This year he's picking up where he left off. Perfectly placed ball by A.J. McCarron, but Hakeem Butler is stepping up with the absence of his other receivers like Darius Shepard.
A.J. has shown with this new life in the UFL that he can move, get him on the edge, make a play.
Here's McCarron on first down again, going up top for Butler. Hakeem Butler may have just salted it away for the Battlehawks.
You know what? I'm tired of just milking this thing out. We've got him set up. How about McCarron? Just a small play fake, and then you see the secondary biting just a little bit. Keandre Thomas took those two steps up right there. Boom. He steps up. Butler is gone. Beautiful route to the inside, then the outside, and an even better throw from McCarron. They've been waiting all day long to try to connect on that deep pass, and they finally do inside of 4 minutes when they needed it most. Love the play call, love the execution.
Snap is good, so's the hold. It's low, but he got it. 61 yards, and Schmidt adds more points before the half.
Before this, Schmidt's long was 54 yards. In his career, even back to Syracuse, he was a Grozo Award winner. This guy can kick the ball, but you can see he hit an absolute missile, a low-line drive that just clears the crossbar. And from 61, St. Louis gets points on the board. They only had 11 seconds to go in that drive. You get the personal foul, then the smart play from Butler, and puts points on the scoreboard.
The first round of the playoffs, and they can do that with a win today, and if San Antonio loses to undefeated Birmingham, which is coming up. Here's Darius Shepard with the seam upfield, and Darius Shepard is wrapped up at the 50.
They remember that, and they're playing a lot differently now.
Midfield, and Matty Wilkins gives it to Jacob Sailors. Breaks a tackle, and Sailors tripped up inside the 15. A saving tackle from Stevie Jones after 39 for Sailors.
From Jacob Sailors. Let's look at this left guard right here, Steven Gonzalez. He's going to be right there on the middle of your screen. Take that one block down and look at that gap and that hole that it creates for Sailors. Makes it harder on the safeties to be able to tackle because that gap is so wide. His skill level led the XFL in touchdowns last year. You have to keep eyes on him at all times.
First 4 yards of that over-under total. They air it out for Stephen Mitchell. Was he inbounds? Yes, he was. Stephen Mitchell to the 10.
The ball looked to me as if it were bobbled, and so if it were bobbled, then you could go and say, I want to challenge it, not a catch.
They need the 26. Here comes the pressure. McCarron going for that end. More. Butler goes up and gets it with one hand.
Well, when you get one-on-one with this guy, you got to give him a chance. They went to him one time in the first half. Foot just was out of bounds. It was a similar style of play where he's basically just up there trying to imitate Randy Moss. And how about that? Does a good job there. The McCarron booth loving it as